Welcome everybody, it's Selman. In this video we are going to be looking at the outro cutscene to Attack of the Radioactive thing, and we're going to be talking about absolutely everything we can in here, but mainly we're going to be focusing at the end of it because it may relate to Extinction. If you guys don't know what that is, of course I'll explain later in the video, and I'll just try to tell you guys everything that's happening there. And that's going to be really the main focus of the video, but I'm going to just try to explain a couple other things there too, but mainly it's going to be focused on that. Also, I wasn't able to get the cutscene myself because I was too sleepy last night, and earlier today I was trying to get a stupid screenshot and died because of it. So this isn't my gameplay, but it's actually from the Walkthrough King. Of course I'll link him down in the description if you guys want to check out his channel and all that good stuff. But anyways, with that all out of the way, let's actually get into this video. So a couple things I want to mention real fast, and this was just really for my subscribers. This is something my subscribers have been saying for a while, but it has to do with who's picking up the soul key at the end of these Easter egg cutscenes. And it looks like they're right, because a lot of people were saying that Andre is going to pick it up in this, and of course he did, and that's something I thought I should point out. And of course, if you guys aren't aware with why people say that's important, it's just a whole theory of having the soul key parts relating to different characters and all that good stuff. But anyways, I just want to say that for all of my subscribers who kept pointing that out to me. Of course I didn't believe them, but it looks like it might just be true, especially seeing that. But anyways, that's really all I can say about the other parts, because there's nothing really to say besides them getting the key out of the giant monster, which I found awkward because we've got the key from Kevin Smith once, we got it from Alien another time, some random dude, Arthur McIntosh, and now we're getting it from a giant monster. And I'm not too sure to see a pattern through this. We just know it's going to be the main boss, but I don't know, it's going to be something random each time. Well, maybe not random, but something different each time, with an alien, like I said, Kevin Smith, random dude, and now this giant monster. I just thought it was weird to see that, but besides that, I really don't think there's anything else to point out there. But on to the bigger things, and at the end of this, we actually saw a look at DLC 4, and it looks like it's going to be taking place on some spaceship, and this is really cool. I'm really hyped for this because if you guys have played the campaign for Infinite Warfare, you would know how nice they can make their levels when they're outer space. Just with all the visuals and everything, it would be so beautiful, and I cannot wait to bring those assets into zombies, because it's just going to be absolutely amazing with these. I'm just so hyped for that. And if that wasn't enough, there's a really cool theory going around, and it has to do with what Poindexter says, because it's when Poindexter talks about when he says, if you guys thought the zombies were bad, and when he said that, it was just like, wait, if you thought the zombies were bad, so wait, what's next? Are we even going to have zombies in this next one? Now, me personally, I do believe we're going to have zombies in DLC 4, but I think there's going to be an added something else, and it has to do with this really cool theory, but I'll get into it in just a second. First, just real quick, I want to mention is that we can see that our characters look how they do in the real world, because if you guys remember back to the intro cutscene to Zombies in Spaceland, this is how the characters looked exactly like they did. So I'm assuming they're saying that this is happening sometime near the time when they're actually sent there, so it's going to be like kind of their time. For example, if they were set in the movie in maybe 2020, then of course it's going to be taking place somewhere around there. So I think it's going to take place rather in the present time or in the future. But I'm going to go with the future because of obviously a spaceship and all that good stuff. But also I do think it's just a spaceship. I don't think we're going to be landing anywhere, but we might be able to, and still that'd be cool because they could bring even more things from campaign, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to bet on it's going to take place completely in the spaceship. But on to the cooler theory. So people are now saying that this is going to be a continuation onto Extinction. So of course Extinction is a third mode to Call of Duty Ghosts, and a lot of people were asking Infinity Ward, wait, what happened to Extinction? Why'd you forget about Extinction? And they kept saying, and every single developer replied saying, we didn't forget about it, or there's still more to it. So people didn't really know what to think of that, but what people are saying is that it's going to be continued inside DLC 4. Now with just that information, that's what all I was originally told. I didn't believe it. I thought it was just silly, but then a couple other things popped up, and this one right here is what did it for me, is when we actually saw this film reel on the floor. Of course, a lot of these things I'm using from Reddit. Of course, I'll link them all down in the description if you guys want to check out all the original Reddit posts, which I actually recommend doing. But anyway, you can see the image on screen, you see a reel on the floor, and it says Nightfall, and I'm not too sure if you guys remember what this is, but this was the first DLC to Call of Duty Ghosts, of course, to the second Extinction map. There's already a movie of this, so I'm kind of convinced already just with seeing this that we are going to see in some way a continuation to Extinction, except it's going to be in a film form, which would say that Extinction has always been one of Willard Willard's films, which is just so cool. And oh my gosh, it's just one of the cooler things I've seen. It just gets me so hyped for this. Another thing a lot of people like to point out is that we are going to be playing a spaceship, because we saw that at the end of the intro cutscene. But if you guys remember, at the end of Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction's DLC 4, we actually sent a giant spaceship outer space. Now, I'm not entirely sure if memory serves me correctly with this, but I don't believe we sent any Extinction monsters or Extinction aliens up there with it. I'm pretty sure that had some other purpose, but at the same time, it can relate. Plus, the spaceship looked looks very different and all that other stuff, but regardless, we did see some hints of that. So it's just really cool to see this, and maybe it's going to be a prequel to Extinction, how the Extinction aliens got to Earth. That'd be really cool too, or a continuation. I kind of prefer the continuation because obviously I just think the continuation would be cooler, but of course prequel will be welcome also. So I don't know, it just looks so cool and I'm so hyped for this. I just don't know what to think of it. Tell me what you guys think about this. Do you guys want to see a continuation of Extinction inside this last zombies map? Do you think there's going to be zombies in the map? Tell me anything you think about this theory down in the comments. But anyways, that's about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and thumbs up. If you guys want to stay tuned for content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm going to go and I will catch you guys on my next video.
Anybody want shellfish for dinner?
I'm pretty sure I'm never eating shellfish again. Ever.
Ugh, you and me both.
I am really feeling the need to get out of this place, time period, whatever you want to call it. Maybe off to somewhere with a little more color.
Ready when you are, my friend.
Ugh! Oh, this is so nasty. Oh.
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad.
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
To be continued.